aviation industry has never faced a challenge at this scale and magnitude, with the long-term consequences of this crisis upon our industry still to be determined. Over the course of just a few short months, we saw a decline in international air travel of almost 95% and a global reductions in seat capacity of 87% compared to the same period of 2019. While each airline has tackled the pandemic differently, today I'm proud to give you an insight on Qatar Airways' role and efforts during the course of this crisis, highlight the measures the UK market needs to implement, as well as a vision for the future of the aviation industry. While other airlines grounded their aircraft, leaving millions of passengers stranded worldwide, we continued flying, though temporarily reducing the scale of our operations, and did everything we can to work with authorities and embassies from across the world to continue to help the skies, to continue to keep the skies open and help people to return to their homes. Taking people home safely and reliably became our fundamental mission, with my teams working around the clock to coordinate relief efforts, not only to keep flying to existing destinations within our network, but also to cities where Qatar Airways has never flown before. By continuing to fly during the pandemic while others stopped, we have earned the trust of passengers as the airline they can rely on. Our network has never fallen below 30 destinations or over 150 weekly flights. By the end of 2020, we plan to rebuild our network towards 125 destinations, and just last week, we reached the important milestone of 100 destinations. There are still millions of people who have not seen their friends and families for months, and a growing network will allow them to travel home, to take a trip, to see loved ones, supporting the critical passenger movements. During the peak months of the pandemic, Qatar Airways became the largest international carrier. We have flown over 170 million kilometers to repatriate more than 2.3 million passengers on over 37,000 flights during the crisis. The airline has also worked closely with governments and companies around the world to operate over 400 relief flights to help repatriate over 120,000 people. At one point, our flights accounted for 17.8% of international passenger traffic, according to IATA numbers, over triple our nearest competitor and more than the next 4 airlines combined.